Hello there, this is only one Kenobi. Only one. Quick shout out to Absorb Vids there, who mentioned in the last video I hadn't said only one Kenobi, only one. I just started with hello there. Or I could start with hello there, if I was to talk like Ewan McGregor. Yes, so anyway, this is a video I've wanted to do for about a week. I've had this now. It's crazy. Where does the time go? So my problem having a channel now is that I get stuff and I sit on it thinking, right, well, I'll save this for when I do a video on it. And this is the only time I've got around to doing it. So all I really want to do is open this. I just want to open my fingers. I just want to open my fingers. Backed by popular demand. That's the song I wrote. Well, you know, I made it my own. So also what I'll do in this video is I will compare it with this Grand Moff Tarkin card back here. Now if you follow the Blacked Out Ewoks, he has already done videos. He's got this side by side with this vintage, modern vintage version of it. But it's very clever anyway what they've done. Let's have a closer look at the packaging here. This is, by all accounts, I never knew it really, this is a classic game they brought back, which is great. So I will have a go of this game as well. Part of me didn't want to open this because that's crazy, isn't it? You know, it's got like the cellophane wrapper on it, and it's not just that. Basically, I looked at it and I thought it looks so nice. When you get it in hand, you think, oh man, it breaks my heart to open it because it just looks great. And also, you know that when you take him out, it will have a gaping hole there, as opposed to some stuff you can open and it looks as good as it was when it was mint. I mean, look at that. If you didn't know it, I know it because it's got nothing in there. If you didn't know it, you'd think that was an unopened thing. So this is what's great about some vintage boxes. You can display them and you can have the best of both worlds. You can have the vehicle loose as well. But with this, once I've opened it, I've opened it. But I don't think I'm going to be wanting a second one. Some people do that, don't they? They buy two of everything. I just mean it's very nice in hand, fresh and minty. Plus, you know, as I say, it comes in this lovely cellophane wrapper. But I'm going to open this shortly and I will show you what's in there. I don't know if I'm going to... Well, I'll wait and see. I was going to say I don't really want to mess around with the game in there yet for the purposes of this video. I just want to get him out of there. So Tarkin was never released in the 80s, so this is the exciting thing about this retro line. But you know, watch your back, Hasbro. Smith Lord Productions or whatever are on it. You know, they're going to produce stuff that we really want, like Amperu and Owen Lars. I mentioned myself in a video, and about 2 weeks later, just coincidentally, nothing to do with me, they announced that they were going to be putting those figures out there. But really, Hasbro, you know, you should be doing it. You're the official guys in the market. But anyway, so here is Tarkin, and this card only came out in 2012. So it's quite nice that Hasbro have taken the initiative and they've used that card, which is quite ironic, isn't it? This is a 1970s character. This card only ever came out 30 years after, pretty more or less, and then almost 40 actually, what am I talking about? And then basically then this is the what they could have put out in the 70s, so we're back to how it is, or how it was, or whatever. So there you are. Let me just mount the camera a second. I'm going to open this in one moment. Okay. Sorry, I'm really sorry about the wait there, the delay. I was just thinking about something I was going to say. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just go in here. If you want to freeze frame that, be my guest. There you are. Alright then, sound. I'm going to try and open this now, but I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to cut, and then we're going to do it. Let's do it. Fall down. Boom. Yes, hello there, and we're back. Looks like nothing's changed. It has. I've just taken the cellophane off. So, and I know how it'll open now. So I haven't looked inside yet, but I'm just going to just show you, you know, what it looks like without the cellophane. And it's probably exactly the same. But look at that. Isn't that an awesome image of the X-Wing there and the TIE Fighter? Bear with me. I'm going to put that like that. And we're going to get a view of it before you, probably, because I can see. There we go. Aha. Let's get rid of the top. Bye-bye, top. There it is. There's the spinner there, the R2 spinner. Hang on. Oh, I see. That'll do. What's that? Oh, there's the game cards there. Brilliant. Han and Chewbacca are trapped. Move your Luke Leia to their space. There we go. And there is Tarkin. Here he is. You've seen this figure 1,000 times probably if you've seen reviews. It's been a while since he's been out. I got this, by the way. Oh, I got sort of like let down by an online seller on this one, but I did get this from eBay because I contacted, in the UK, what's the name of it? Waterstones, the bookseller. There's like a bookshop or something, Waterstones, isn't it? Bloody hell, what am I doing here? Let me just put this... Christ, hang on a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, so... That looks great. Yeah, Waterstones, I rang them up. They had one in Liverpool, and I said, do you have any Tarkins? The girl had no idea what it was on about. It was listed as Retro Game, Star Wars Retro Game or something like that, or Retro Game. Didn't come up as what it actually is, which is the Escape from the Death Star game. So she accidentally found one when she was walking to find a colleague. But she said it was $24.99 on there. So I could have had this for 19 quid or 18.99 or something online or whatever. I suppose there's postage on that. Yeah, and then yeah, but I got it for $24.99. There was a guy on eBay selling it for $24.99 free postage, so I just got it on eBay in the end. So here we are. I love that kind of the game thing is pretty cool. I thought, I don't want a game. when I first announced this on sale, I thought, oh god, I just want the card back. But it's quite nice having a retro game. I wonder if it has a retro smell. Let's have a go. Yeah, it does, man. It smells like a classic board game. Look at this. Very nice. All these things. As I say, I don't want to mess around with this. I want to keep this kind of mint. If you'll excuse me. If you've clicked on here, wanting me to do a full review of this, I'm sorry. I'm just going to show you the bits, and then I want to show you the card back more importantly. And here's this there, look at that. Star Wars. I've got a beautiful chase there. Amazing, isn't it? Death Star blueprint. Brilliant. And then you've got the spinner you've seen. Does that come out? Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep it all back as it was. Yeah, I'm going to be very careful. Bear with me. I'm going to put the lid back on the game and just get Tarkin reviewed. He's still there. Oh yeah. Great photographs. Let's have another look at them again. Bang. Proper 70s images there. Look at that. Fantastic. By all accounts, Gareth Edwards used the special filter that gave you that feel, that look. Great. Now then, let's have a look at Tarkin. Love or hate the Retro Collection sticker. It is pretty big, but you can remove it. I'm not going to do that though. I'm keeping it on for now. Be nice to see if they... Oh, look at that. You see, hello Americans, can you see this? Look at that massive leaflet in there. Look at the way that... I like the way that's been folded, actually. I think the other ones were behind the character, which is awful, isn't it? But that's better. That's neatly done, that. Well done, Hasbro. I like that. It would be great if it didn't have it in there at all. Who the hell are we kidding? So here is the card back. And to reiterate my point of view of these card backs, the Retro Collection, I've grown to like this weathering here. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I would sooner than not have it on there. I would prefer them to just have a plain card back. But anyway, it gives this line its own identity. And I don't think I'm alone on that one. There's a few people who do agree, but yeah, I'm with you if you don't like that thing on the side, that weathering. I would prefer it not there. But since it is there, it's not the end of the world. But anyway, I quite like it in a way, but yeah. So there is the image of Tarkin. If you watch the blacked out Ewoks video on this, you notice the fact that Tarkin is smaller. And it is quite ironic, it makes sense that Tarkin is smaller, because when I show you this Tarkin, the thing about this Tarkin here, from the Vintage Collection 2012, is that this is the only figure I've got, and I do want to do a separate video on stickers. This is the only figure or card back I've got that the Kenner logo is covered on. So you can't see the Kenner logo on this card back, because I've got one, obviously, with the Darth Maul giveaway sticker, which isn't my favourite sticker. Again, I will do a video all about stickers, but I do like the Boba Fett one with the kind of the rocket firing Fett sticker with the kind of star-shaped pattern around this. I like that one. This one isn't necessarily my favourite, but it sometimes does look good on some of the cards in that sort of era of the figures, if you know what I mean. But that's rubbish, the fact that you can't see. I mean, if they'd made it any higher, it would be covering his face, so that's why they've got it there. They had to cover the Kenner logo. But with this, that's a bigger sticker. It's just not covering it, so it's just underneath. It's a little bit on his chin, but you can see the Kenner logo. So they've obviously manipulated the image to make him smaller. I wish they'd done that on this one, because they knew they were going to plonk a load of stickers on it. But anyway, so Here they are, side to side. And as was pointed out by another reviewer, Blacked Out Ewoks, he's noticed that the Grand Moff Tarkin on the left from the vintage collection has got black text on it, and I never really noticed that. I thought, that is better, I think. I much prefer that. It's brighter, you can see it clearer. And then you go back to that one, you think, oh, what a shame it's black. But I never noticed it until he picked up on it. I just thought it just said Grand Moff Tarkin. So let's have a look at the vintage collection. Here it is there. I don't have that figure loose, by the way. But look how gaunt he looks there. It's like very, speaking of Disney, very Haunted Mansion-esque, that face. But he is that kind of character, isn't he? Dracula. Peter Cushing, man. And here is the Retro Collection one. Do I want him loose? Not particularly, no. I prefer my loose figures to be the modern era, you see. I do love these, and I grew up with this kind of stuff, but if I started to have a separate display of loose figures, retro vintage figures, I'd obviously want him to join them, but for now, he's staying carded. I wouldn't mind one that didn't have the paper in, though. Yes. Should we have a look at the back? Why not? There's the back of that one. Let me know your thoughts on that vehicle there. Check it out. They never put that in the vintage collection, I guess. Should we go up here? In the vintage collection, what they gave you was that. They obviously advertised it as that, but I guess Hasbro didn't follow through. There's loads of knowledgeable fans who follow my channel. Let me know what you know about that. I definitely think that they never put that in the vintage collection, this Attack of the Clones version. It was this one, wasn't it? So is that just a change of heart in the marketing department? I don't know. Moving around. Back we come. And that's all I really have to say and show you. But, you know, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. If you do follow my channel, you know the drill. I usually upload a video at 8 PM. That's the kind of a time I was aiming for. But, you know, as is always the case, sometimes I don't follow that schedule. So it's always a good idea. I never mention it, but do tap the notification bell so you are aware of when I upload a video. Because it's not always at 8 PM. But I try to go for 8 PM UK time, which is 3 PM Eastern Standard. Eastern Standard. What was it? East Coast ET time. God, I made a right mess of that, didn't I then? So yes, all right then. Thank you very much for watching this. This has been Only One Kenobi and Grand Moff Tarkin. Out. I'm taking an awful risk, Vader. This had better work.